I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea and dropping wisdom. Don't worry about missing the headlines. We're here to help. It's the Orlando Shine.
The Orlando Shine Show with the Bus and Brendan.
That was the Bus. This is Brendan. We're trying something new this week. We're in a fancy studio.
Yeah, if you're listening to us on the radio, you would have no idea, though, because
Yeah.
it's still just audio.
And actually, I'm a little worried about our radio listeners tuning in and seeing how handsome we look, and they'll just fall in love and become obsessed.
You think the last 10 years they've never looked up what we look like?
Maybe.
I do know a lot of radio people, like when they go out into public, they're like, oh, like we didn't know you looked like that. Or your voice doesn't match what we thought it was going to be.
Sure. Well, nothing against our real radio co-stars. Some are looking dumpier than others. So
You got to name names? You want to name names?
I would never name names. Russ, you're looking okay, buddy. Keep scrubbing your face. Look fresh. Yeah, super excited. We're hanging out at BrandCrumbs, which is a fancy podcast studio and video production facility in downtown Orlando.
And if you don't know, we're shooting video today. Like we're going to do a video podcast maybe from now on.
There might be some clips. It all depends on if we do our job and if we sound good. Anyway.
Yeah, we're getting into the 2000s here.
Yeah, right? 2000s what?
Just 2000. I feel like we're a little behind on the video.
Oh, I thought you meant like we hit a landmark episode number.
No. I mean,
Okay.
like we're finally reaching.
We're catching up to the
technology.
Joneses. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. John, how was your week?
My week was good. I had 3 goals last night in hockey.
Oh!
Hat trick in 1 period.
All by yourself?
Yeah,
Or were you
yeah.
assisted?
No, I don't even. Oh, it's assisted.
Assisted?
Yeah,
Some
but,
breakaway goals
I did
in
have
there?
a breakaway goal, so pretty happy about that.
Do you have a little dance when you win? When you
No,
get a little
I don't.
goal?
I don't go crazy because
Okay.
like there are some players that go a little. I mean, it's 40-year-old men playing
Yeah.
hockey, so you should
Punching things.
understand what we're doing.
Kissing their woman on the
No,
sideline.
there's no spectators.
Well, because you never let me come
It's
watch.
late. It's late. Nobody wants to come hang
How
out.
late did you play last night?
Well, actually, last night's game was only at 8 o'clock, so it wasn't so bad.
Okay.
But most games are like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Well, I'm single now, so are there any like lonely old hockey player firemen?
I don't know. I can ask around. Do you want to like print out your photo and I'll show it around? Or
yeah.
maybe put up your photo in the locker room?
Show them my OnlyFans and me sitting on cakes, and
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
You never know. You never know.
Okay.
How was your week?
Pretty good. What happened? We're in a basement right now, and I'm loving it. And I've said that before. I had a fun chat with the head of Vox Populi. Do you know that outlet?
Yeah. Is it just one woman that runs that?
There's a couple of other people there, and
Okay.
actually they have a board. They're a nonprofit newsroom out of West Orange County,
and they cover mostly. I want to say Winter Garden, but yeah, West Orange County.
Yeah, West Orange, Groveland, those types of little townships, which is great because there's kind of a news desert out there. There's a lot of newsrooms here in Orlando and in Metro Orlando, but not a lot out there. And she's really fighting the fight. And she's been in trouble with Winter Garden before because she.
What's her name?
I knew you were going to ask me. She's going to ask me. I'm dumb. I can't remember. I'm just having a moment. I'm so sorry. Maybe we'll cut this out. Don't listen. But they have a big fundraiser coming up in November, and I want to try to help hype it up because it's us local newsrooms have to stick together.
Because I think whoever it was, I think it was like one person that started it, and maybe it's grown some because she covers such a small area of Orange County.
It's Noreen.
Very, very
Noreen.
Okay.
Noreen, I'm so sorry.
It's very, very popular out there because she just covers those issues.
She fights the man. The Winter Garden Commission tried to bar her from coming because she would send them emails and press release requests, and then they just wouldn't answer. So she started showing up at commission meetings.
There you go.
And going to the public comment to be like, okay, well, you didn't answer my email, so here I am. Let's ask. And so they tried to bar her from public comment.
Really?
Yeah. And then she got big name organizations came to her.
They should.
To back her up.
If she's a citizen who wants questions answered, if they won't do it that way,
First
this
of
is
all,
the way to do it.
Yeah. What's the Sun
Sunshine laws.
Sunshine laws.
Yeah.
Thank God. They can't just say no. So I love that she's fighting the fight. And good luck, Noreen, whose name I would never forget. Do you want to talk news?
Yeah, let's do it. I do want to say I did do another thing on Saturday. I went and saw Repo Man at the Enzian.
At the Enzian
It was
Theater.
great. It was packed too. Like I showed up thinking, I'll just get a seat, and I had to get like the last seat in the building.
At the back.
Which was fine. The movie looks good wherever I was.
Because they have that fancy new projector.
And just is a very popular movie.
People may not know, but we have an arrangement with them. Mm-hmm. We have a membership.
Yeah, are we benefactor?
We're
benefactor. Whatever the highest level is.
Benefactor
so we
level
we get to go
members.
see movies there.
Whatever we want.
And I do. I take advantage of it.
Anyone could be a benefactor member.
It's true.
You can buy in.
It's a fee though. It's a good fee, but it's worth it.
Couple
like if you
$100.
like movies, it's great.
And you go every week.
Basically.
Yeah.
Now,
so
maybe 2 times a week.
Was that a special Repo Man? It was an anniversary showing of Repo Man?
45th anniversary, I think. 40th anniversary
Okay.
of Repo Man. If you've never seen Repo Man, Emilio Estevez, L.A., he's a Repo Man. It's really weird.
They've
it's
got
about aliens.
Ghost World coming up.
Yeah.
Anniversary showing of that this
I
weekend.
think that's on. No, I think it's on a Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I was going to go, but it's hockey night.
And ScarJo was 15 years old when she made that.
I
Scarlett
don't
Johansson.
think I saw that movie in the theater, but I think I saw it right when it came out on probably
VHS.
DVD or VHS.
It was VHS.
And it was funny. It's funny.
It's
That
a good
movie's really
one.
funny.
Elections. Did you vote, John?
I did.
Okay,
I did.
good.
I voted on election day. Typically, I go ahead of time just
Oh.
because it's a lot easier because you can go to any library and vote or whatever ones have it. But I waited and waited and waited, and then I ended up going to my precinct, which is really never anybody there.
No, not that bad. I love going the day of. That's my favorite. Get my
I
little
just
sticker.
am afraid something's going to happen day of, and I get
what?
I don't know. Something could happen at work, and I'm busy all day, or something happens.
Well,
you never know.
legally speaking, your boss has to give you time to vote.
I don't think that's how the law works.
Well, you work for a lawyer, so you would know.
But yes, I did go vote, and you went and voted.
I did, and most of the people I voted for, did well. So
good.
Zeitgeist.
Me too. Same.
Okay, good.
Not everybody. There's a few that didn't, but that's okay.
Okay.
I still like the other people too.
Yeah, and the one that we didn't like didn't get in.
We won't talk about that person.
Christina Hollerbach, though, she's the heir to the Hollerbach German Restaurant fortune. She stepped down as her role from CEO at the restaurant that her parents started in Sanford to run for mayor, and she was elected mayor of Sanford.
Yeah, and we should say neither one of us live in Sanford, so
We don't.
This doesn't affect our lives.
It doesn't,
really.
but we go there.
Yeah. I've never met her, but I think where my wife rides horses, I think their family rides horses there too.
Okay, that checks. For again, heir of the Hollerbach fortune to be riding horses. She has she's great. She actually she ran out of necessity from what I remember her telling me personally. I do know her, and I've seen a lot of her. We've talked to each other all the time. I've done a lot of events out there at her restaurant. Actually, we did our TV show there once.
I think she was tired of how City of Sanford was being run.
Yeah.
Especially the downtown area.
Good old boys that it was time for them to leave. They need progressive leadership to really push Sanford into its next chapter. And hopefully she's the person to do it. Congratulations to Christina.
And that's usually why people run for office, because they're tired of however it's going, they feel it should go another way, and they step up and they run, and they either win or lose. But in this case, she won.
Well said, John.
We'll see how it goes for her. I am curious, because I don't know what she won by. She didn't win by like a ton.
No, it was a lot.
Was it?
Oh, no, wait. It was neck and neck for a hot minute, and then she pulled away.
Okay, but my question is, I saw some comments like, oh, my God, we got to deal with her. What was and you might not know the answer to this, Brendan, what were people saying, why wouldn't they want to vote for her?
First of all, she's a woman.
Okay.
Right. So there was a problem with that. But
I guess my question is there something that she wants to do that some people think is unpopular that you know of?
Her main platform, and I don't know why this would be unpopular, John, infrastructure for Sanford, which makes sense because if you drive through Sanford, it's like a hockey smile. It's just missing pieces. There's just missing buildings, just empty lots. It doesn't make sense, right? The flooding is a major issue in Sanford.
Seems like everybody would be behind anti-flooding measures,
right? Sewer issues,
yeah,
and managing growth. So and she, I think, is pro growth downtown.
Now that I can see where some people would not want, because they've probably lived there for 40, 50, 60 years and they do not want it to change.
They don't want it to turn into Orlando, right? Yeah. They don't want that, but it's happening. It's too close. The fact that they're calling it Orlando North now, not just Seminole County, lets you know there is an arc here.
But they're not going to build 70-story buildings in downtown Sanford.
Not while we're alive. Not while we're alive, but I think you're going to see a lot more housing development out there because it's still cheap.
Cheaper,
right? Cheaper compared to here, and
but there's also a historic district there, so like it is hard to build up there. They're not going to let you.
Not in the historic district. Not in the historic district, but there's a lot of other land like in between the Sunrail stop in downtown.
Oh yeah,
southeast between downtown and the airport, which is an international airport. Those are super cheap housing, historically black community, right? Which and some of those homes need some help. So I think there's a lot of flipping potential that could be happening out there. Not a lot of apartment buildings. So I think it is on the edge of a lot of development waves. So I think people are a little nervous about where that could go, especially with a pro growth person. But I don't think she's just pro growth. I think she's pro smart growth.
Good.
Which means, having the right zones and figuring out what fits where.
It's probably not like those smaller towns are not probably fun to run. Because
how do you mean?
Some people are so invested in it, and there's such a small community that they do, and this is good and bad, they do come to every single meeting, and every single issue is like the most important issue. I used to cover small towns as a reporter, and you would go to those meetings, and you would think it was like the biggest thing ever, and it's literally like we're going to change the stop sign here, and people just freak out. And I get it, you care about your town, so
local issues are the ones that affect you day to day.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just there's a lot of very close community ties when you start dealing with those smaller towns.
That became really evident in this isn't on our list of things to talk about, but the recent appointment of Trooper Steve.
Oh, yeah.
As the public information person for the city of Apopka, when they were voting on his appointment, he gets paid more than the mayor, and people were not okay with that.
It's a big salary.
It is a big
for a government official.
It's the biggest salary for a public information position in Central Florida.
Yes,
which people compared that to other cities, and the fact that it wasn't really like a voted on thing. I guess there's some other positions that are empty that have been empty for a while. So they're like, why is public information being prioritized over city services? Why so much? Is this what is this? Why did this get prioritized? It is because storytelling, as you know, as a former chief storyteller,
it's important. And I remember when he got hired, and I texted him, congratulations. His salary is high, but I don't blame Trooper Steve for that. That's his right to, negotiate a salary. I'm surprised that I don't know how that job was advertised originally, and was the pay negotiable? And that's fine.
I think it was a recruitment, right?
Yeah, I mean,
young mayor, new mayor, prioritizing, updating and modernizing Apopka Town Hall, which. It needs it. How long was that former mayor there? 60 years? 70 years?
Passed away,
just
John
doing
Land.
it the same the whole time. He didn't want a public information officer telling people nothing, right? And so this guy wants that transparency. He wants someone flashy, someone who people already like. And he's
all those things.
He's all those things. Handsome. If he was 2 feet taller, he could be mayor himself, but but he's not. Orlando City Council just approved a historic downtown tax rebate, and this is that carrot on the stick for that moratorium on the historic district downtown. So now they're saying there's not really any safeguards in place to preserve these buildings. But now they have this incentive, this tax rebate, that if you do the right things and want to preserve a building, you can get 50 to 75% rebate on your property tax from renovating a historic downtown building.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think so too. But it comes with a lot of paperwork.
That's why I don't think it's interesting.
Because it's not
the average person. This will never help them.
No.
This is a developer who's. Great. You need those tax incentives to do the right thing sometimes. But like for me and you, never gonna
see it.
We're never.
And it's for you have to be spending at least $5 million on the renovation of the property to qualify for this. And actually, Patty Sheehan said it when she was fighting against this whole thing, the moratorium. Power to Patty Sheehan, which I won't say often, but good job, girl. Most of the renovations and the projects coming into downtown are like restaurant rehabs and things. None of them are going to hit that $5 million threshold.
No,
none of them. This is for like big developers coming in, and whether they're going to knock down the building or build something.
Which we need big developers to do big things too, because maybe not knock down buildings.
Heard here first. John Bustecker says we need big developers to do big things.
Yeah, but
downtown.
I do think you need big money to do big things.
Yeah, you're just not seeing
Orlando.
Banks financing those types of properties. So this seems just like a fart in the wind. To be honest, I would love to see. I'll be watching to see who applies and gets this money. It just seems way easier, especially given the red tape and the things that are involved with applying for it. The thresholds you need to hit in order to qualify. I'm guessing it's just not going to be used. And if it's easier to just knock down a building and get the approval to do that, they're just going to knock down the building.
All right.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. And while we're talking about development downtown, there's the Canopy.
I'm pro Canopy.
You are?
Yeah. I don't know if we have time to talk about it on this segment. Maybe we should save it.
Okay.
I think for the next segment.
How do you know? Are we getting the sign from our producer?
I don't know.
I gave it to you already.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Then we're good.
You looked at me, so that's why.
Oh, I thought that was the. So was that 18? Was that 18 minutes?
Yeah, right now you're at 20.
Oh, okay.
We're done.
Then we should wrap it up.
Okay.
Then. So we're gonna have to make.
Let's
some
wrap
cuts
it up
there.
and cut that out, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, why don't we talk about the Canopy when we come back?
Okay, sounds
So
great,
yeah,
John.
we're recording the Shine Show on video this week.
Video.
We'll have some video, hopefully.
Check out my beautiful face. Thanks to BrandCrumbs.
All right, we'll be right back.
What if you could sit down with the people you love most and capture their story forever? That's the heart of Legacy Life Project. Cinematic video biographies that preserve your family's voice, memories, and wisdom for generations to come. From an intimate in-home interview to a full documentary woven with archival photos and home movies, Legacy Life Project creates a true heirloom film for your family so that they can treasure it long after it's been made. Every project begins with a free, no-obligation discovery call to talk through your family's story and goals. Don't wait for someday. Preserve their stories today in their own words. Schedule your free discovery call now at LegacyLifeProject.com. That's LegacyLifeProject.com. A full week of cinema magic awaits at Enzian Theater. Christopher Nolan's epic The Odyssey continues on the big screen, now in digital screenings all week long. So long, film millimeters. Saturday at 11, celebrate 15 years of Drive, the neon-soaked Cannes winning thriller starring Ryan Gosling and Carey Mulligan. Sunday night, John Carpenter's cult classic Big Trouble in Little China turns 40 with a special in-person appearance by actor James Pax, featuring a meet and greet and post-film Q&A. Tuesday, catch a rare 35mm screening of Ghost World, celebrating 25 years of this indie landmark. And Thursday at noon, step into the world of Vincent van Gogh with an exclusive look inside Amsterdam's Van Gogh Museum. Enzian.org, blah, 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 movies. This Saturday, the kids stay home, and the Orlando Science Center gets grown up. It's Science Night Live, back Saturday, August 22nd from 8 to 11:30 p.m. 18 and up only. Catch a 90s rock laser light show in the Dome. Smashing Pumpkins, Alice in Chains, Rage Against the Machine, running 3 times throughout the night. Sit in on a live myth-busting session with journalists from Central Florida Public Media. And don't miss the keynote, Natasha Sakos, on choreographing a live performance in microgravity in partnership with MIT's Space Exploration Initiative. Explore all 4 floors of exhibits, grab a drink from the bar, 21 and up, of course, and let your curiosity run wild. Tickets are $25, just $5 for members. Get them online now. They will not be sold at the door. Science Night Live, Saturday, August 22nd, Orlando Science Center. Grab your tickets at osc.org. That's osc.org.
If you're listening to the Orlando Shine Show right now, you can thank attorney Mo DeWitt.
I sure am thanking him right now. He does so many cool things around town in Central Florida, and I'm just so thankful that he's supporting Orlando Shine.
And if you want to find out more about attorney Mo DeWitt, all you got to do is go to justcallmo.com.
Justcallmo.com. Grow your knowledge, literally, at Greenfest, coming to the Orange County Library System South Creek branch Friday, August 21st from 11 to 12:30 p.m. It's a celebration of sustainability with free educational workshops. Learn healthy garden practices from the Florida gardenista Christy Buchler, or Buchler, I don't know, and get the basics on seed starting from Farm Unique's Dominique Kinsler. Then chat with representatives from Fleet Farming, Orange Audubon, Orange County Utilities, Tibet Butler Preserve, UFIFAS, Master Gardeners, and more. Seating for presentations is limited, so register now. Details at ocls.org/greenfest.
I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
Welcome back to the Orlando Shine Show with the Bus and Brendan.
Boss, Brendan, we're hanging out in the basement of BrandCrumbs in downtown Orlando. We're trying a new video thing.
Mm-hmm. Right? I miss having a basement. You know that? I grew up, I had a basement growing up. Mine was like a cellar, though. It was not like a finished basement where like my friends had finished basements.
Yeah.
Mine looked like a spooky haunted house.
You could smell it. I could smell my allergies as soon as I walked in.
Yeah.
It was like dust and sand,
spider
webs. We had like weasels that lived in ours.
Oh, I didn't have any weasels.
We used to feed them bologna.
Really?
Yeah, true story.
I feel like everybody I know who had like a nice basement always had a pool table too.
Oh, that's true.
Pool tables and ping pong tables, and I didn't have none of that.
Nothing good happens in a basement.
It's true. Well, my band started in a basement.
Heard here first.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, we were talking about the Canopy.
We were. Let's talk about the Canopy.
So this is a new thing. Actually, we should say if you like what you hear, go to OrlandoShine.com and follow Brendan on the socials. And before I even talk about the Canopy, I should say Orlando Weekly's best social media right here in the flesh.
Apparently, best Instagram is my personal Instagram.
It's so great.
At Beekeeps, which is literally me. The last post I had when I won was me as a kid smelling my friend's cat costume tail. Like, it's not, I don't understand. I think people are just voting for me like Brendan O'Connor.
They probably know your name though too,
right? Instead of saying Orlando Shine, I think they mean Orlando Shine.
I also think
some
of those Tom and Dan listeners may have stuffed the ballot box for the one name they recognized on the Instagram.
I'll take that.
Which is fine. That's still a legitimate vote. But yeah, I mean, nothing against Beekeeps.
It's not
there
my
might be a few others around town that I might have voted for.
But thank you for voting.
Thank you.
I made a little graphic that said, I think you meant Orlando Shine. You know, please go to Orlando Shine in case anybody starts following me because of the Orlando Weekly listing, which I think 3 people started following me who I didn't know.
You might get some like outside organizations that are looking for the best social media and then they'll contact you.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then maybe I'll scare them off when they see me sniffing tail.
Yeah, possibly. Anyway, we're talking about the Canopy.
The Canopy, which I want to say launched 5 years ago.
Oh, I mean, I-4 has been done for roughly that amount of time.
And so we knew it was coming when they started doing the I-4. And what we're talking about is this section of overpass in downtown Orlando, between downtown Orlando and Parramore, where they raised the interstate, right, for Ultimate, I-4 Ultimate.
It's where you would walk underneath to go to the Kia Center from Church Street.
And it used to be surface parking. I want to say it was 800 parking spaces.
Seems high, but I believe it.
Right?
Because it stretches pretty far. It's
many blocks. They got rid of them
Because of I-4.
Of I-4.
They built up.
And, for construction reasons had to do that, allegedly. I think it could have been phased or something if they really wanted to keep them. But at the time, all those Church Street businesses were like, oh, man, we're losing. We can feel ourselves losing business. Less people are coming here. And I used to park there when we went to, we talked about this before. I used to park there when I went to Hamburger Mary's. So it looks like, and that time they were calling it Under Eye?
I think it was, yeah.
On the Under Eye,
yeah.
So they want to build a park in that space, and then it just never happened. I think we got the plans finally when I was at Bungalower in 2022. These very initial plans, and it was ambitious, John.
There's like skate parks and walking paths and basketball courts.
Yes,
and all
food
kinds of
truck
stuff.
zones. I remember they were talking to Mark Bertelli from the dailycity.com. That says how long ago this was, about like how could you program this with food trucks? What does that look like? And he was like, I could do it. Sure. This is how much you charge. And anyway, now it's been
scaled back,
very scaled back. They're going to keep 300 parking spaces under there. There's going to be an e-bike hub, which I guess means for rentals.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Interesting. Even though e-bikes have kind of gotten a bad rap lately because of like kids getting hit by cars.
And actually, right? There a lot of municipalities are making it hard to ride e-bikes.
Yeah.
And an event space. So I don't know who's going to be activating the event space.
I'm curious. So, like, if you see the renderings, I think it looks really cool. I see a lot of videos of everybody just
metal,
jumping on
green
just
vines.
jumping on it.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I think it looks really cool. I think it's a
what do you like about it?
I like that. I've said this before on this show. I've talked to city and county leaders about this. Like, I like big vision. And, like, if you're going to do something, like, do something. Like let's do it. Like, let's make something cool.
John Bustecker.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But because I think, I understand you have to do sewer projects and you have to do, electrical wire. Like, that's all stuff cities have to do.
Quality of life project
but, like,
is
these
sexy.
are things where I'm like, oh, like, that's cool. Like, that makes Orlando really cool. Now, then you get these people that say, well, you could spend that money on housing. I get it. I get it.
Yes.
But they
still are.
You can do both. You're
Yes.
allowed to do fun, cool stuff and still do like things that help people.
And we don't need to get too into it because we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Right. And our regulars are like, okay, stop complaining. But it's cleared the final hurdles.
Okay.
FDOT still needs to weigh in. They have to sign the agreements because
it's their property underneath. I think.
And they're throwing some money on it. I want to say $3 million of the $30 million that the city has pledged to do it, and we'll see what happens.
I want to say one more thing about this because I see the comments on some other things, and there's always these comments that are like, well, there's just going to be people that are homeless there, and there's just going to be
I knew you were gonna say this.
So many people like hanging out there, and like, I guess I got a few questions about that. Number one, like, I think we can't just be held hostage of people that are downtown. Like, we should still make things and do things, but also, like, I think back to the 90s when I see those photos and videos of like how busy Church Street was. There's tons of people there, right? Are you telling me nobody was homeless back in the 90s? So, like, what has changed in the last 30 years of downtown and people? Right. And, like, I get it, there's less people that are downtown right now.
Well, in the 90s, homeless people were in those blue boxes. Right? Downtown. But I'm just saying, had to state where they had these blue boxes painted on the sidewalks. They said, if you're going to be homeless and you're going to ask for money, you have to stay in that blue box.
I guess my point is, like, people that are homeless are not new.
No.
So, like, how have we always, quote unquote, dealt with that?
Well, I feel like they're more visible now because
is that because there's less people downtown? They just stick out more, like,
maybe, but also municipalities aren't allowed to do anything with them. They're not allowed to shoo them on, right? Because that's a public rights thing.
Okay,
yeah, you're in a public space.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think we should just not do things because
of homeless
because
people.
there's people that are homeless.
I agree.
Yeah.
Remember when that church put in that bench with the sleeping Jesus on it sculpture?
You can be against that too, but if the church wants to put their money in that, it's
who
their
cares?
power.
It's a piece of art for them, right? But everybody was like, you took a bench away from a homeless person to sleep, and it's like, no, the bench is part of the sculpture.
Plus, it wasn't there before.
No,
so.
And also they're not allowed to sleep on benches. You have to go to it anyway.
Anyway, I'm excited for it. I know some people may disagree. That's okay.
While we're talking about Church Street, I took a a deep dive into the construction costs of this overhaul of that block on Church Street.
Yeah, $5 million plus, right?
Well, that's what the city says.
Yes.
But when you look at the bid, it's for a $4 million budget.
All
so
right.
there's a $1 million gap somewhere. Who knows where that's going? But when you look at the math, it's really interesting because it's for AV media equipment. That's like $315,000 in speakers, lighting, and media servers.
That adds up quick. I
It
mean, I
does.
know. I mean, we're in a studio right now where I can look around and look at probably $20,000 at least where in my vision. So it does not
BrandCrumbs.
It's not cheap. Yeah, it's not cheap to do audiovisual stuff.
No.
Especially outdoor things that have to, be there outside.
And that's, because they're building it, they want to build a street festival atmosphere there. So they're putting in all of this infrastructure that you can use.
Yeah.
I argue, how is that different from a street party, which is what they say they're cracking down on Orange Avenue. They don't want street parties, but then you're going to invest $300,000 in speakers and media servers to have a party?
Well,
What's the difference?
I do think you're going to get, maybe they're trying to do concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wonder if
But
they're
why
going
is that different? Because the city's doing
because
it?
the city's in charge of it, yeah, and they'll probably be able to...
And not Orange Avenue?
Yeah.
Yeah. With independent people doing who knows what. Yeah, crazy. I don't like that. Anyway, some of the things stood out. It looks like there's some inflated costs on like some supplies, according to some people I was asking about the numbers. I was like, how much does it cost for piping? And they're like, not that much. So we'll see what happens. Check it out if you want. I have the full report over on OrlandoSean.com.
Real quick on that, I do wonder if the city is thinking a little bit about the Orlando Magic, because like when you go to a Tampa Bay Lightning game, the games are on the screen outside the stadium. So if you didn't go see the game, you can sit outside and watch it. So I wonder if they're thinking about like showing basketball games that are going on.
Understandable.
Because that brings people together and you watch and you can have a beer and all that stuff.
I think that whole Church Street is going to be treated as like this onboarding for that entertainment district.
I wonder if they should just block off Church Street at some point. Like you can't drive down it.
They're going to build bollards, which are things that like traffic control things, those big balls or like those big poles that just come out of the ground, for events that have to say you can't drive down. That is part of the design. And that's also why they're getting rid of some of the curbs. It'll just make it easier to control traffic.
Yeah.
Allegedly. And that's part of it. But it is all part of trying to tie in, not just, they say it's that membrane connect Parramore to downtown Orlando. It's not Parramore they're trying to connect downtown. It's the entertainment district, the new one that the DeVosses are building in Orlando Magic, and downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're, because it's a big investment.
We've been talking for years about how I think that will help transform a lot of that area.
It will, but it also like at the expense of all of those independent businesses that have been on Orange Avenue that they're policing extra hard.
I think they can work together.
They can, but I think they're trying to push that out. They want downtown to be more family friendly, which is why there's
nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having more families downtown.
Who said no? I agree.
I think you can have both,
but it's at the expense of who is already doing business downtown.
But it shouldn't be.
Right.
You can have both. I think
you can.
You shouldn't have your 6-year-old kid out at 4 a.m.
No,
so
they shouldn't be there.
You can have both.
But they've made it difficult through through these codes and through these new permits, the after midnight permit. Right? They're making it expensive. They're making these businesses pay for police that aren't there because they want some of them to close. There were a lot of them downtown.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And then to refocus and redirect that traffic to maybe a less residential, less municipal part of town, which is the new entertainment district.
Yeah.
Right? Just interesting through policy to police that. H Mart Orlando is expanding its food hall.
We went there. I haven't been back, though.
I haven't either.
I need to go back. I live closer to, is it Lottie Market or Lotto Market?
Lottie. I say Lottie.
Okay, is that how you say it?
If it's fancy, it's latte. If it's whatever,
That's a
it's
John
Lottie.
Young Colonial.
Asian Market.
Yes, yeah.
Korean, I believe, right?
H Mart is specifically Korean, but I'm sure
100,000 square feet.
Crazy. It's like a Walmart in there. It is a Walmart.
It is a Walmart. It's a Korean Walmart.
But they're adding more space for
6 new vendors.
I don't know
food
where are they putting them?
I guess they're
like,
just expanding footprint.
All right, maybe like right when you walk into the right, when there was a bunch of like cosmetic stuff there. Maybe that's
get rid of that crud, right? And put in this. And we have their names: Curry 88, serving Japanese curry. Mari Mari, they're gonna have maki rolls and noodles.
Great.
Seoul Hot Tuk, it's a Korean traditional dessert stand. Barbecue chicken, they have a location in Mills 50. Duck Da Bang, great name. Korean street food. And Sorimara, which is Korean style. It's a mala restaurant. I don't know what that is.
What that is.
Anyway, go check that out.
That's great.
If you're interested.
I wonder if the crowds have died down a little bit at H Mart. Because it was crazy when it first
Still
opened.
always busy.
It's on Colonial. It used to be a Target, I believe, a long time ago. I think it was a Target.
I think it was a Target.
It closed
too.
a long time ago, and then it took forever to H Mart to
Influencers
open.
love it.
Yeah.
It's always got weird things. And by weird, I mean non-white people stuff that they're not used to seeing. So you get a lot of white influencers going there. Yeah, my people. I can say that because it's my people. There's a lesbian bar opening in town.
I saw that too.
Did you see that?
I did.
Sapphire Lounge, and
Is it Sapphire Lounge?
Yeah, because it sounds like because everyone's saying sapphic, right? Which is like the poetry, right? Focus Lounge Restaurant. It's going into that old Stonewall / Heat Wave spot right next to the stadium.
Yeah, right next to the soccer stadium.
I'm assuming it's going to do well during Orlando Pride games. I don't know, right? There's a lot of...
I hope it does well because they have tried so many things in that space lately that have open, close, open, close.
Heat Wave, I didn't hear a peep out of. They opened and then it was just quiet. Nobody heard nothing. I hope this does well.
Why don't we got to wrap up.
We got to wrap up.
Why don't we talk about that maybe more next week?
Okay. Well, before we go, we lost 2 restaurants. We lost 12 Talons Beer Works. They're closing at the end of the month. Go support them while you can. And Pizza Bruno has closed their Maitland Social location. So to refocus on Curry Ford in College Park, Bruno Zucchini, we love you.
Keep working out.
Keep working. Focus on those 2. We can't lose those. Bring back the tahini ice cream.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Look for the video.
For the video.
Go to the social media and look for the video.
Let's see what happens. If you don't like what I'm wearing, tough.
See you next week.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea and dropping wisdom.